What's up, guys? Python here, back with another video. And today, usually I start on the big screen and everything, I know that, but I'm not going to be doing that today because I look like an absolute mess right now because I had my wisdom teeth pulled about a week ago at this point, and I am still just an absolute disaster because they had to pull all four. See, I can barely even talk. But today I did want to talk about something that came up in rumors from I think it was a French Canadian article or a report or whatever. But there was a report that the New York Rangers are showing interest in Pierre-Luc Dubois, and I'm not showing it, but that puts a smile on my face because, yeah, Pierre-Luc Dubois is someone that I talked about as a guy that can fill in the second-line center role and a guy that he is only getting better. There is so much to love about Pierre-Luc Dubois. I'm going to go over why I want him on the team, what I'd be willing to give up, and why I'm willing to give that up, as well as try to convince you guys to be in the mindset of, okay, this move makes sense. The Rangers should pursue Pierre-Luc Dubois. Before we dive into it, though, be sure to leave a like on the video if you do enjoy. Subscribe if you guys are new, especially if you're Ranger fans. We're going to be covering the Rangers heavily throughout the offseason, of course, and turn the notifications on as well so you know when I upload. But let's dive into this. First of all, thank God. Thank God that we're not going to be doing the same thing where we're going to look to just run it back with the same 1-2 down the middle that we have with Ryan Strome and Mika Zibanejad. Because if you look again at who won the cup, look at the 1-2 down the middle: Nathan MacKinnon, Nazem Kadri. Tell me, I want you guys to go as far back as you possibly could. Try to tell me the last time a team didn't have a strong 1-2 down the middle to win the cup. I wish you guys luck to find me a team that didn't. Wish you luck, because it has probably been over 2-3 decades at this point, if it's even happened. So with that being said, this definitely gets me excited. So let's talk Pierre-Luc Dubois. Third overall pick in 2016. Obviously, he wanted out of Columbus, and he ended up getting moved in the Patrik Laine deal to Winnipeg. And in his first season of Winnipeg, not the best, but not the worst performance of his career. 41 points, or 41 games played, my God. 20 points, 8 goals, and 12 assists. So not the greatest there, but not too bad still. Last year, played very good hockey. 60 points in 81 games played, 28 goals, 32 assists. Yeah, he is definitely going to get that up if he plays with Panarin. His shooting percentage is very good, very respectable. Face-off percentage, probably not where you like it to be, but he also did play a lot of wing in Winnipeg, so I'm not too sure if I think that had some sort of impact. Actually, that took a lot of face-offs, but regardless, I mean, he still might, hopefully, you hope he improves. I mean, it's 54 in Winnipeg's, or in Columbus in that 5 games before he was traded. Pretty much the only thing you look at. Corsi, I guess I'll explain it since people were dunking on me. Well, more like one guy was trying to dunk on me for using Corsi. But you're the idiot if you don't use Corsi, because it is a very important stat, because these are the same idiots that complain about players, the Rangers getting players that don't possess the puck enough and stuff like that. Well, Corsi tells you that, buddy. So, yeah, you might want to look at Corsi. Under even strength, over 50% his entire career, every single season. Yeah, you like that, because that means his team has the puck more times than not when he's on the ice. So, yeah, very great sign. And obviously, he's a guy that has played with Panarin before. So that is something that you really like. And when he did play with Panarin, very solid point production. And here is my take, because this kind of segues into what would we have to give up. And obviously, the big name, the sexy name, is Kakko. And here is my reasoning as to why I would give Kakko up plus more in a heartbeat. So, Kakko, 21 years old at this point, second overall pick, we know. The reason why is because with Pierre-Luc Dubois, he's still only 24. Mika Zibanejad broke out at what, 25, 26? There's guys that break out at 25, 26 in this league. So Pierre-Luc Dubois, he's already shown signs of greatness throughout his career. What will he do as he's only getting better and entering his prime? And if it's still not that big of a leap, okay, you're getting a 70 to 80 point guy. Kaapo. Kakko, on the other hand, yes, he's 21 years old, and there is far more room for him to become that guy that was drafted second overall, and there's a lot of room to grow for him, and he might be better than Pierre-Luc Dubois. But that is a what if, and there is huge question mark. So my theory is that with Kaapo Kakko right now, his ceiling is pretty much what Pierre-Luc Dubois, what he is right now. And Pierre-Luc Dubois is a position of need, and he's still a very young age where it's not like you're moving Kakko for a veteran in Mark Scheifele, where you're only going to have a couple years of him, and, you know, you're going so all win now and everything, and Scheifele's only going to be here for the short term, and then you see Kakko develop into a star in Winnipeg. You're like, okay, why'd we do this? At least with this, Pierre-Luc Dubois is someone that is going to be here for the long term. Whether you like it or not, that's for you to decide. But he will be here for the long term if the Rangers acquire him. I can say that confidently. And you're getting a guy that has a chance to be maybe over a point per game player. At best, he's a point per game player. And from a number 2 center, I will take that any day of the week. Where with Kakko, you're already loaded at the wing. And his potential, I think, at this point is pretty much the same production as Pierre-Luc Dubois. It's just a matter of when. And if the Rangers are trying to win now as well as win in the future, Pierre-Luc Dubois guarantees that far more than Kakko does, in my opinion. So that is my take in terms of the people that don't want to move Kakko. And I hope that that kind of makes you feel better about if the Rangers were to move him. Obviously, the Rangers would have to move more than Kakko, just given the fact that he hasn't had that strong production. I think that's what scares people away, is that it's going to be like Kakko, Niels, and a first, maybe to start the package. And personally, I would do that and give up more if I had to. I would do that because, again, you're getting a position in need, and if you look at who has won the cup over the past, just look at every single team that's won the cup. Find me a winner that did not have a strong 1-2 down the middle. Find it for me, because you're not going to. And I think that this move makes all the sense in the world for both teams, because for the Rangers, you're getting a very, very good number 2 center that has played with Panarin before and has proven that he's good with Panarin and only has room to grow. So far better than Reinstrom. And if you're Winnipeg, you're banking on the upside of Kakko, who is probably looking at that projection where he's going to be in the similar point range as Pierre-Luc Dubois, maybe a tad bit lower, and then you're getting more with that to help you kickstart your rebuild that you got going on over there. Plus, Dubois wants out either way, and the Rangers and Winnipeg have made trades before, so this is something to keep an eye on, and it's something that I think that realistically could happen. I really think that this is something that we're going to see happen, honestly, whether it's on draft night or free agency or further down the line during the summer, remains to be seen. But it's definitely something to keep an eye on, and it's something that I think that the Rangers should absolutely go all in for by any means necessary. The only guys that I really wouldn't move, outside of obviously the guys with the no trade clause, unless it's Trouba, but he won't waive it to go back to Winnipeg. But the only guys that I really wouldn't give up are DeAndre Miller, Igor Shesterkin, and Alexi Lafreniere in terms of guys that don't have no trade clauses. That's pretty much the extent of it. Outside of that, I think pretty much anyone is open for trade. That's just me personally. Maybe the Rangers look to move Georgiev in the trade, and they want to acquire the rights for Eric Comrie to get a kickstart on negotiations there for a backup goalie. Who knows? The possibilities are endless with a Pierre-Luc Dubois trade, and I think that the Rangers absolutely need to go all in. And if it starts with Kakko and a first and Niels Lundqvist, then I would easily still talk and negotiate more out, and I'd be willing to give up another prospect and pick or so if that is necessary. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys would give up for Pierre-Luc Dubois. Sorry for keeping this a bit on the shorter end. My head is absolutely killing me. It was difficult. You saw me grabbing my head a couple times throughout the video, but thank you guys so much for watching and sticking through. I know this wasn't the smoothest commentary of a video because of the fact that I feel like garbage, but I appreciate you guys sticking through regardless. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe if you guys are new, especially if you're Ranger fans. Like I said, comment your thoughts below, and I will see you in the next one. Let's go Rangers.